Ah, the life of a case modder. Here we are, having fun, cutting and gnawing and chopping, and then the fun's over. This is when the real work begins, stripping. I don't think anybody puts stripping up at the top of their favorite things to do, but if you approach it efficiently, it is not necessarily a painful process, unless of course you get the stripper on you. Then it is painful. So you'll want to have water handy, rags handy, in case you have to flush your eyes or wash your arms or hands or anything. First thing is the stripper. Okay, this is the stuff you want. This works. The other stuff, it works on some paints but doesn't work on everything. This works on everything, and it doesn't hurt aluminum. After you've stripped and used all the various tools to remove the stuff, then you're going to want to wipe it down with clean rags, and you can either use mineral spirits followed by lacquer thinner, or you can use this Crossfire, which doesn't leave a residue. To apply the stripper, you're going to want to use throwaway brushes that are not of a plastic construction. You're going to want a little metal can. This is a fruit can. Wash it out, dry it. You don't want any water in it. You're probably going to want some putty knives, but you got to be careful. Dress your putty knives flatwise on some sandpaper on a block to make sure there's no burrs on them, or you'll leave scratches and gouges and everything you slide the putty knife across. For aluminum, a big steel brush like this is going to be too aggressive. Maybe a finer steel brush might leave some small marks that will be covered by the powder coat, so it won't really matter. But ideal would be nylon, okay, or these 3M pads, which aren't cheap. They're about $1 a piece. And so you may want to cut them into sections so that you don't destroy a whole pad at once. Maybe 4 pieces. Just use fingertip pressure to get into all the little crevices and areas that you can't necessarily reach. And this is what we're going to be stripping. We're going to be stripping spray paint off of the Temgen internals. Most of these are aluminum except for the motherboard tray, which is steel. So I'm hoping to keep this down to just a few hours. I don't like it, and I'm sure my clients would appreciate me moving as fast as possible with this process, because I charge $45 an hour to cover my materials and my time, because I don't like it. So here you go, stripping the Temgen for Raven Black Powder Coat.